What's good? What's good, everybody? I don't know what I done did here. I didn't started up my stream or whatever, but I don't know what exactly I've done. It looks like this not not the type of screen I'm used to. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So y'all know me, right? Hawkeyes fan extraordinaire. Hawkeyes that hard supporter, real Hawkeyes faithful, and a tough loss to absorb, right? Yeah, we was resilient, courageous in our approach to get back into this. So I feel like that's commendable, and I got tons and tons of respect for our ability to fight back into this one. We could have laid down. We could have laid down halfway through the third. The third wasn't our best quarter at all. Pretty abysmal, pretty rough. But we fought, and we was able to get this thing back down to a one possession game in the fourth quarter. My girls, they made me proud tonight. But I don't just as well do moral victories. I'm really not about moral victories. You know, in spite of the fact that we kind of salvaged, a horrible blowout, we kind of salvaged ourselves from that fate. Um, there's learning and losing, of course. But well, I can't say you, but I don't want to feel how it feels to come out on the short end of the stick, because I know the feeling far too many times, and especially in a hot contested big time rivalry matchup. You would prefer that you came out on top victorious. It could have been a comeback for the ages. It could have been historic, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Before now in UConn, and honestly, before now, and we talking about reaching the tournament. Because this looks like a team, and of course Iowa State's not a Big Ten team, but this looks like a team. Iowa does. We look like a team that might experience trouble in Big Ten play. We really don't have. If you take Chit Chat off the team, we would absolutely get decimated. So, thankfully, she's here. I'm not. One game isn't enough for me to start questioning a coach. One game isn't enough for me to start going against the system. Talking about who needs to play, who doesn't need to play. We fought. With the exception of quarter number 3, we was in the game. It's just the third quarter that just things fell apart. If they make their free throws, then they probably went back double digits. So it's a lot of work that needs to be done. Free throws. Don't get me started on Hannah Stokey. Please don't get me to go down that pathway right now. Ava Heighton, what was with that performance tonight? You was in foul trouble, throwing up wild shots. You did not look like yourself. Was it that you had to go up against a player about the same height as you? A player with more pounds than you? Because I admit, Ava Heighton, she wasn't. She's like, I won't be able to overpower Crooks. So what do? I would have preferred to see her trusting her jump shot. Try to lure Audie out. Offensively, she obliterated us. Let's keep it all the way real, all the way 100% funky, and let's just say what it was. Audie Crooks cooked us tonight. Now there was physical play, there was banging hard against our players, but I guess that's part of who her game and what she is. And Addie Brown, she stepped up for them. I said we needed to keep Addie Brown in check, but we wasn't able to keep her in check either. And Jada Williams had her moments, whether here nor there, and Iowa State is to be respected, and you can't win them all. What did we win? The last 9 out of 10? You can't win them all. So, a chance to continue to just exert our dominance, and it just didn't happen. A chance. It just wasn't merely meant to be. And for me, it took a minute, took some time. And I was like, do I want to post game this? Because I want to be more consistent. I realized something. And that's why y'all see me pushing it, doing content. Because I realized that I need to just be, how can I put this? I need to just be super consistent if I love it. Because me, like, either feeling some kind of way or moping because I don't feel like, oh man, there ain't enough. There ain't enough. There's enough. I can't see anything on here. I see the screen, but I don't see no comments. I don't know. Man, I'll be right back. I'm in the stream and come right back.